All right, Gunrunner. First hill, our priority is to hold the push-throughs and keep them off the time. If we ever get a clean wipe, then we can potentially collect scrap time. But our goal should be to keep them off, because if they're not getting any time on this hill and we have spawns, that means that we are going to be in the lead of the game. Remember what I said? I said this in the other videos, or in the other video, but it's not going up. But Hardpoint is all about cutting your losses. And think about what will happen if I rotate to the next money hill. Am I going to be in the lead if I collect the majority of the time? Or am I still going to have to play for the next hill spawns to take the lead? So that affects your play style. So if you have to collect, if like, let's say it's rotating to mid hill, or let's say it's rotating from crate hill to the back hill, for example, and you know that if they get all that scrap time, you're going to be at a major deficit or they're going to take a lead. That means that you not only have to play this fourth hill time, but you're going to have to play for a flip. So like, you want to play for the flip early in the hill, because at the very worst case scenario, you get the money hill spawn, but you also get the potential to contest this hill. So that's when we would execute the plan B, where me and Mike come over here. Mike smokes out early in the hill, and you guys all try to flank and flip, because that's usually when their right side's going to be open, or like even weak, is at the beginning of the hill. It's going to be stronger towards the end of the hill, because they know that they need to rotate and pick it up and make sure that you don't get through, because the hills are starting to rotate. So if you think about it, if we're going to try to flip, and we need to try to flip because we need to string together fourth and fifth hill, you want to do it early in the hill. Anyways, so first hill, keep them off of this and keep your T2 spawns by making sure you're always watching your right side, and continue to put nades down on this hill if possible, because we're going to spawn over there, and a really easy nade that you can throw. This is obviously if you have a Semtex, but even if you're watching this right side where you're coming through the mid tracks, you can literally just throw it, like try to throw it right in front of this roof, because you'll probably hit the guy in the hill. Or if you can get an even better angle from like right over here and basically do the same thing on a Fragon, but that basically you're trying to get it through that gap and hit the guy that's sitting on the back side of the hill. Keep him off this hill, kill whore, blah, blah, rotate to P2. We've already talked about P2 100 times, but we need to stack this more. For example, this is a really good spot to watch, but it also leaves them vulnerable from here. A way to cover that blind spot is to actually go here, lay down, watch the crosses here, and basically pre-fire them when they come around the corner. He should be watching that cross over there, so you'll never let them get through here. At that point, the guy in hill can sit in the hill, the guy top AC can sit top AC, and then somebody can literally just like roam around here, and you have a nice little line of defenses for this hill, rather than our shitty setup that, you know, involves multiple players in the hill. If we have to break this hill, I personally think the major spawn point is AC. And what we need to do is we need to get players crates. We need to get players pushed up crates. Basically just staying alive around the forklift. Players bathroom or water. And just basically get pushed up here and hold while we flood out secret. Whenever we get the kill secret and flood out, get some kills, basically their only spawn point is right here. But if we manage to get through and block that, and we're crates and water, they will actually spawn like behind our teammate crate or secret behind our teammates. So in that case, we need to actually start flooding forward as soon as kills go down on that left side of the map. Or if kills go down here, these guys here that are pushing up need to be ready for this spawn kill right here if we need to break. I think that's the best route. All right, so if we're breaking this hill from the front, pretty straightforward. Hit up mid, flank gens, get control of gens, hit half wall, rain down nades. Have your AR player or AR players hold this head glitch while you guys advance and clear out the angles, and while players pinch. We're breaking from the backside. Ideally, we want to get a trophy down. We need to try to smoke this alley right here. And basically, your goal is to literally sprint forward, run through, suicide kill this guy, because you're probably going to die in the back. Even hit up the ramp and kind of just Just be like, try to just world star basically, but make sure you try to kill this guy first, because if you kill that guy, then the players that are in the backside boxes can flood up to the actual hill, and yeah, get the time. P5, we already talked about that also a lot of times, but mainly we want to go field. Breaking from boxes is fucking AIDS, and it's really hard to do. We want to go field and green. If we can do both of those and team shot anybody that's trying to watch these crosses and get through the back, then we're going to spawn the enemy team deep secret, and they're going to have to rotate through that cut, and it's going to be a lot better for us because we're going to continuously spawn field and be able to nade stun the box crosses. If we're breaking out of this, hill, going back to mid hill, remember 2 spawn points are secret and crates. Your goal is to actually obviously want to hit through crates and hold the secret push through. But if your teammates start spawning secret, that means that they are going to be coming through crates, bathrooms, and water, and they're spawning close field. So those are the 2 spawn points. And that's really it for this map.
Who dares win?